Hello, we're going to look at BurpSuite today. It is a web application and it also used for mobile applications penetration testing. Most bug bounty users use this application as their main application. It's really helpful. So today we're going to look at the basics. First, we can download the application here in BurpSuite's website. It's really easy to download. You can choose your edition. We're going to use the community edition because the professional is kind of expensive. And you choose your OS. You can also download it as a jar so you can run it anywhere with your Java runtime. So you just click download and the installation is really easy. I already have it downloaded, so we're going to go straight into BurpSuite. So BurpSuite has an overwhelming user interface at first, but it is really easy to follow up after you use it for a while. So first here in the task, it will be the task that is going in the background. As we have the community edition, it only allows live passive crawl. So this is what it has right now. Here we have the event log, which basically goes and logs everything that BurpSuite is doing. It's really straightforward. Here we have the issue activity that will be used in the pro version. Since we have the community, this won't help, but if you have the pro version, this will be what it will look like. It will have the different vulnerabilities that the application has detected, and when you click in any of them in this advisory tab, you will get more information from the, the vulnerability that was discovered. So first, let me tell you how you can use the most useful feature from BurpSuite. Is the proxy. It will allow you to intercept requests from any website that you're currently accessing. So for example, I'm going to refresh this and it will intercept your request. This allows us to modify it as we wish. We can, for example, I don't know, modify, let's say we want the community 2, for example. The community 2. And we can forward that request and see if we can get it. And we can mess around with all sorts of parameters. For example, here we have in the inspector tab, what are the query parameters? We can have the cookies, request headers, and everything here we can modify it. So first, before you can do this, you have to configure your browser. So what you'll do first is access this website that will allow you to download your burp certificate. And as you can see here, I already have it downloaded, so I will say cancel. And for this to work, you have to be running BurpSuite already, just so you know. And the next thing you can do is go to your settings in Firefox and go to your certificates. You can go to view certificates and you can import. I had mine here in downloads. Just go ahead and open it and it will be appearing right here. So mine is somewhere around here, but trust me that it's there. Okay, it's here. Port trigger. So you just do that, and then the only other thing that you need to do is go to your proxy settings and set it to manual and set it to your local host. So it will be 127.0.0.1 and the port will be 8080. So you can do that. I allow also FTP and HTTPS and just configure it just like this. So we go OK. So once you have that, you can go ahead and intercept request. And going back to burp, as I told you, you can intercept requests in here. We have the information on the right side. You can forward. Let's see if we get anything from here. Yep, we got the, well, let me turn this off. We got the version 2 instead of the version 3 because we modified the request. So this can be very useful. I'm going to turn it back on. And this, okay. So BurpSuite have many different tools that we can use. Here we can send to intruder, repeater, sequencer, compare, decoder, which are different tabs, as you can see in here on the top, that will allow us to do different things. And for example, the repeater will allow us to send a request very well. Let's see it. We can send it to repeater, and in this case, we can send it to the website and not lose the request. If you saw last time, if we send from here, we lose it. We can't get it again. We will have to refresh the site, and that can be like really tedious. So it is better to have it here. We can modify the request. Let's say we put the 2 again, and we send it. We can get our response, and we still have the request, so we can go ahead and modify it once again. Say 3, and we get our response. And we can go back in history to see what we have been playing around with. And it's very useful. And we have the sequencer, which will be to see how the responses behave, to see if they have a certain pattern that we can exploit. The decoder allows us to view different requests. The comparer allows to compare requests, let's say in the word or at byte level. The logger will allow us to see what everything has been done. And there are many different options. Right now we're looking at the basics, so this will be like a general overview. Later on we will see in the next videos specific um, um, explanations for the different tabs. So we have a video for intruder, repeater, sequencer, decoder, and all the others that we have available here. So go ahead and